Stoicism is about being a better person than everyone else. If that's what you think Stoicism is, then let's take a step back. There is this misconception about Stoicism that people nowadays relate it to being a Sigma male. Stoicism, at its heart, is about mastering oneself, not competing with others or showing that you are in a self-improvement season and your life is better than theirs. Be strict with yourself and tolerant with others. That's what Marcus Aurelius said. This is about personal growth, focusing on your own journey. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. Let's not look down on others or feel superior just because we are improving every day. Let's embrace the journey of becoming the best versions of ourselves.
There's a video that I 100% legitimately play in my mind when I'm tired. I say good. Listen to this video. Have you ever heard this? It's amazing.
I don't think I have.
He would call me up or pull me aside with some major problem, some issue that was going on. And he'd say, boss, we got this and that and the other thing. And I'd look at him and I'd say, good. And finally one day he was telling me about some issue that he was having, some problem. And he said, I already know what you're going to say. And I said, well, what am I going to say? He said, you're going to say good. He said, that's what you always say. When something is wrong and going bad, you always just look at me and say, good. And I said, well, yeah. When things are going bad, there's going to be some good that's going to come from it. Didn't get the new high-speed gear we wanted? Good. Didn't get promoted? Good. More time to get better.
Those who can't be alone, can't be honest, can't be loyal, and can't be anything.
Marcus Aurelius once said, something happens to you? Good. It was intended for you by nature, intricately woven into the fabric of existence since the very beginning. There is a purpose behind these unexpected experiences. They are specifically tailored for your development. View these moments as your opportunities for learning, resilience, and self-discovery. Follow to master all Stoic rules.
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary. What the hell are we going to do without men? You look around the city here, you see all these buildings go up. These men, they're doing impossible things. They're under the streets, working on the sewers. They're up on the power lines in the storms and the rain. They're keeping this impossible infrastructure functioning. They work themselves to death. And often, literally, the gratitude for that is sorely lacking, especially among the people who should be most grateful.
Marcus Aurelius once said, it isn't manly to be filled with rage. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. Aurelius reminds us that true masculinity lies not in succumbing to emotions, like anger or fury, but rather in cultivating a calm and composed state of mind. By striving for inner peace, you harness the power that arises from a mind untouched by emotions. Ready to master Stoicism?
Men these days are already afraid to talk to a woman. You see, the Stoics despised cowardice because cowardice means to be weak. It manifests as an avoidance of uncomfortable situations, resulting in missed opportunities. That's why they championed the virtue of courage, because they were afraid to act against their own nature, to never see their full potential. Ready to embrace more Stoic wisdom?
If you spend your time chasing butterflies, they'll fly away, but if you spend your time building a beautiful garden, the butterflies will come to you.
This one's gonna hurt, but you have to accept it. You came into their life to show them the meaning of true love, but they came into your life to show you the meaning of self-love. People don't excite me anymore. If no one talks to me, it's all right. If someone hates me, that's fine. I don't have enough energy to argue and give time to certain people who doesn't have anything good to do with my state of growing. If I needed to be alone, I'll go with it.
Smart people learn from everything and everyone. Average people from their experiences. Stupid people already have all the answers. Being alone is a power very few can handle. Accept what is. Let go of what was. Have faith in what will be.
Rule number 17. Everything happens for a reason, and that reason causes change. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it's hard, but in the end, it's all for the best.
Stoicism is about being a better person than everyone else. If that's what you think Stoicism is, then let's take a step back. There is this misconception about Stoicism that people nowadays relate it to being a Sigma male. Stoicism, at its heart, is about mastering oneself, not competing with others or showing that you are in a self-improvement season and your life is better than theirs. Be strict with yourself and tolerant with others. That's what Marcus Aurelius said. This is about personal growth, focusing on your own journey. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. Let's not look down on others or feel superior just because we are improving every day. Let's embrace the journey of becoming the best versions of ourselves.
Man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does.
I had to give you Stoicism in the simplest definition I possibly could. I'd just say this. The Stoics believed it's not what happens that's important, it's how we respond to what happens. We don't control the outside world, but we control what we do in reaction to the outside world. We control how we rise to face obstacles. We decide what we make of the opportunities that life throws at us. We don't control what happens, we control how we respond. That's Stoicism.
Just let them. If your partner wants to break up with you, let them. If your friend wants to disrespect you, let them. If your boss wants to fire you, let them. Stoics have a saying. It is, control what you can control, and do not worry about what you can't. The let them theory is a theory that allows you to apply this to modern times. You waste too much time worrying about what you cannot control. The let them theory allows you to just let whatever is going to happen, happen. Whether it's a person doing something to you, or whether it's life doing something to you. This theory allows you to release stress that comes from trying to control these arbitrary situations that happen in your life. For example, if I was in a relationship and my significant other told me that they wanted to break up, I wouldn't beg them to stay. I would simply let them leave. You must remember, everybody has free choice and nobody is obligated to do anything for you. I love you, stay stoic, and control what you can control. Peace.
Marcus Aurelius once said, "Love the hand that fate deals you, and play it as your own." The modern man is foolish to think that the world owes him something, and while he relentlessly complains, he's wasting the very resource that could revolutionize his life. The ancient Stoics, instead of cursing fate, embraced and even loved it. They saw life as a grand chess match, where every challenge presented a chance to strategize, act, and prevail. So too, we must break free from complaints and strive to make the best possible move, decision, and strategy.
Once upon a time, Marcus Aurelius said, "Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth." Our understanding of events and situations is filtered through our personal biases, experiences, and interpretations. This reminds us to question and seek a deeper understanding rather than accepting things at face value.